The New York Giants with round 3, pick 73 are taking, after trading up, round 3, pick 73 are taking wide receiver Jalin Hyatt. So we knew this, we saw this coming by a mile, right? This is very easy to see. This was something that somebody that we thought that they would take at pick 57. We didn't want him at pick 57 off over John Michael Smith, but he was like in that top 5 big board, at least for me. Now, there was first round hype for this guy. I did not see it at all. I actually had him graded exactly here, top of the 3rd round. And he has, I don't think he's like elite speed, right? But he has great speed, if that makes any sense. Like, he's not the Jalen Waddle, Tyreek Hill type speed, and very few of you guys are. And a lot of his production comes simply from just running past defenses. Yeah. Right? Now, some of that times is the defenses not knowing how to cover that offense, which is a fake offense, but he does also have his own good stuff. And a guy like Brian Branch, we saw, he had a great post touchdown versus, I thought that was the most impressive touchdown by far in that 5-touchdown game versus Alabama, which he did. Had all that production there this past season with 1,200 yards.
Listen, yeah.
Using that speed with that vertical sell, he can use that subtleties to just, like sell outside and then get upfield, and he run that post. So now there's route running is not good. Right?
We don't know if he can run routes.
Yeah, the route tree is very limited, and it's really not very good when he does run other type of stuff. And got free releases all the time. Like, it's a fake offense at Tennessee, but shout out Sneaky G, man. I know we're on the reaction.
And LPG. Very happy crowd there.
But, yeah, so here, this is exactly where I had Jalin Hyatt. If they would have taken him the 2nd round, I would have been okay with it, but not happy. There was first-round buzz, and I would have thrown up if we'd taken Jalin Hyatt. Here, I'm very happy with Jalin Hyatt.
So, again, we
need speed on offense.
We are prioritizing athleticism. We are prioritizing top 30 visits. We are prioritizing guys that are young. Jalin Hyatt is 21. He is turning 22 in the month of September. What have I been complaining about for a couple years? The Giants have been so bad, basically since the 2015 season, at explosive play rate. They have been really, really bad, and especially the last couple years since 2019, it has been bottom of the barrel, like worse than the NFL bad. What Jalin Hyatt is going to bring to you, as the Browns select Cedric Tillman, that's why I got confused there. What Jalin Hyatt is going to bring to this offense, I don't think we definitely should not expect number 1 wide receiver. This is not the number 1 wide receiver that the Giants are looking for, obviously, but this could maybe be a number 2 that can take the top off of your offense. And it's funny how we talked about before the draft process, I would like to see Jalin Hyatt in Kansas City's offense. Well, guess what? Mike Kafka, former offensive coordinator of the Kansas City Chiefs, he is here now. And we are kind of running a little bit of that offense. And, of course, there's Brian Dable, too. And I could see Hyatt running crosses over the middle of the field, go routes, drags, as your number 2 option to get yards after the catch and really add that speed element, which the Giants' offense and these receivers, they do have. But I think he's the fastest receiver on the team right now.
I think Darius Slayton ran a faster 40 time, but Hyatt plays faster. Now, we'll be able to see how he deals with press and stuff, which he didn't have to deal with at Tennessee. But good pick for the New York Giants. Trade up. I kind of need some time to process the trade up stuff, the picks they use. But they get John Michael Smith, had to get him, and then to be able to get Jalin Hyatt, who I bet you was number 2 on their board at 57. I really do think that. So good pick by the Giants. Let's go Big Blue.